Today I want to present about the Hunter Killers movie. Okay, and I am Guard Cadet Liang 21800095.
Hello and a very good evening. I'm Muhammad Subahan bin Izin, matric number 2180
Okay, good morning everyone. My fellow student lecturer, my name is Muhammad Aminuddin Hakim Masli, matric number 21801118.
Good morning everyone, my name is Lim Kun Hao and my matric number is 2180121.
Hello, good morning everyone. My name is Muhammad Huzairi bin Muhammad Hussein, matric number 21801117. Today we are going to present about Hunters Killers based on the task given by our lecturer last week. So the first one we are going to present about fish and bird. You can zoom it here. The first one is people. First, about the Hunters Killers presentation is about people. People are loyal, and then the second one, the people are integrity with their task. They always follow their task with their integrity. And the third one is brave. They are brave to win, and they are willing to do anything to get their mission success. And the fourth one is intelligence. They have the intelligent mind in when they are decided to when they are decided to make something. For example, we can take example when they want to fight back with their enemy. And then the fifth one is respect. They are respect with each other in order to make their mission successful. Okay, we move to the next one is measurements.
There are several measurements must be taken by the US Navy and other Russian team to make this mission a success. Firstly, the measurement must be precise and accurate. It means when we plan about something, we must execute it with the best way. For example, when Geoglass team wanted to infiltrate, wanted to spy at the Russian base, they must be careful to not get spotted by them. Otherwise, they will fight and other friction will happen. Secondly, the plan must be well planned. For example, when they want to save the Russian president, they must know about the territory of their enemy by making cooperation with the Russian chief submarine, that is Captain Angropov. Thirdly, access information. They must know every information to execute the plan successfully. For example, when they wanted to save the Russian president, they must know the terrain, the manpower that available there, and the strength of them, so that they will not be shocked and get panic when the plan was going on. Fourth, safe route. They must know the place that are safe to be occupied to go to execute the mission. For example, they will ask Angropov to infiltrate into the Russian base. Nextly, distance to enemy territory. It is quite similar to safe route. They must know the enemy terrain and the place about the enemy. That's all. Thank you.
Okay, next is its methods. Okay, you can see here. First is the excellent recognitions. From here, example that I can give is Joe's Glass, Commander Joe Glass sent out Naval Special Force SEAL for survey the Russian territory, but they doesn't know the presence of President Zakharyan. Okay, and then for the second one is strategic mindset. You can see here the naval SEAL teams, they have strategy mindset when they want to, even though they are facing troubles, they still fight until the ends. Okay, the third one is not fire back to enemies. Here we can see the Joe Glass, Commander Joe Glass, he not even fire to the enemy, which is the Russian, even though they fire up a heavy missile during the conflicts. So we can see here that he is the one that promote peace actually, which also included inside the methods for himself. Okay, and the next is making enemies fight among themselves. We can see here the Commandant Joe Glass, he does do his job by making chaos among themselves. This is the pro for the US Navy, United States Navy. Okay, and then furthermore, I will explain the materials. Okay, the first material that include here is a heavy missile. Heavy missile we can see in the Russia side, where they fire up the very heavy missile through their missile truck towards the US submarine, which is the USS Kansas. Okay, and then second one is rifle. Rifle, we can show that both sides are using the rifle, including US and the Russian. Third is the diesel. Diesel is used for their vehicles and the submarines to move from one place to another place. But I want to emphasize on the missile truck. Okay, and the fourth is the food. We know that the foods both are consumed, so they should provide the foods inside the submarines and the base. And then the fifth, which is the last, is the timer bomb. We can show here the timer bomb is, we can show when the times the Russia want to attack the US, they bomb the doors before they want to enter. So this show that the timer bomb also included inside the material in the Hunter Killer movies. Okay, let's proceed to the next.
Okay, the next one is the environment. As we know, the Hunter Killer is the movie about the army, and the first is Esprit de Corps, means army. So the movie is all about the army. And next, conflicts. Conflicts is conflicts for the two countries, and for the Russia and US, as the US need to rescue the president of the Russia. And the third one is blur and stress. When the country is losing their leaders, their army and their people are very blur and stressed as they are losing their leaders. And next, lack of sleep. The army is busy rescuing their leaders, so there are lack of sleep in their action. And next, exposed in dangers. As the army is rescuing their leaders, they are exposed their life in dangers for rescuing their leaders. Okay, the next.
Okay, next, the last part of the fishbone is about the machine. So as we can see, these are the type of machine that we are finding in our project. So the first one is the destroyer. As we can see in army nation or in army environment, that the destroyer is not a specific thing, but it's a general thing for an army to destroy something or to to get what their objective for by destroying. Second is the submarine. So this is the main machine that the movie used to elevate the title itself. So when they use submarine, as we can see that the first part of the movie also is introducing about the two submarine, that mean the Russian and the US submarine that coincidentally meet each other at the border of the sea. And the third one is the fighter jet and copper. So the fighter jet is also one of the army asset that is used. And the next is the missile truck. So this is mean that there's a truck and there is a missile in the truck, so that when they want to launch an attack, so they can send a missile truck to wherever they want. So the last one is the aircraft carrier. So the aircraft carrier in this movie is some transportation or something that taking an aircraft into its port, so that it can keep the aircraft of their army using either US to make a preparation such as oil and gas and whatever. Okay, so that's all for the fishbone, and now we are going to talk about the joke glass. That's our main this.
Okay, let's come for the second sections. Okay, today we want to talk about Joe Glass. Okay, what is the character that bring Joe Glass that so special that can cause this movie to be among the best movie in 2018? So let's see.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, based on SWOT analysis, so my part is about the strength of the Joe Glass. First, Joe Glass has its strength because he has a strong leadership. This is where we can see when Joe Glass make the right decisions when they are attacked by a Russian submarine. And the second one, he has an intelligent mind. Why I say he has an intelligent mind? Because he had decided the best. He had decided. He had decided the things when it is in the critical situations. The third one is experience. He has a lot of experience about when he is a naval captain. And then the fourth one is brave. He is brave to he's brave to make the decision in a critical situation. That's all from me. So we move to the next one.
Okay. Next one is the weakness of Joe Glass. Everyone that has strength also has its weakness. First one is Joe Glass has friction between team members. Means that they have a fight when they want to decide to something. For example, Joe Glass, when the Russian destroyer wanted to torpedo the USS Arkansas, Joe Glass insisted that don't attack them, but their team wanted to attack them to protect themselves. So the friction happening on that time. Secondly, lot of obstacles. When they wanted to spy into Russian base, they have a lot of obstacles to go on, such as they must have a fight between some of Russian troops and escape before they get killed. Thirdly, lack of creativity. When the decision was made only by him, there was lack of good idea to execute the plan successfully. The proof is when 2 or 4 of the commander died when going to Russia base to do a spy activity there. That's all. Thank you.
Okay, so next we're going to talk about the trait of our main character, Emil George. So the first trait is that he was humbly detected by a Russian army. So we know that the Glass is one of the main character in the movie. So that he was a main army in the U.S. army. So we can know that this have been a threat that they might be detected by the Russian army. Okay, next is that the plan made by George Glass might be failed. It's not that it was being failed. It's just that as we can see from the witness as shown by someone, as my friend, we can see that his lack of creativity. So so in this case, it might be that his plan might be failed. Okay. So and the last one of the trait is the unexpected situation. This guy always been in an unexpected situation. It just like when he want to do something, and then maybe there was a one thing that he encountered in an expected situation and expected from his mind. Okay, so the last one is opportunity.
Okay, the next one is the opportunity of Joe Glass, and the first is save the world from the war. As we know that the minister of the Russia, he wants to launch the third war, so Joe Glass saved the prime minister to avoid the war happen. And the next, cooperate with others. Joe Glass can cooperate with their members or the others to save their prime minister and then save the world from the third war. And now I will let my friend to have a conclusion.
Okay, we come to endings. So for my friends, they show up all their strengths, weakness, and then the threats and the opportunities. So these four are the main cause that included inside the Hunter Killer movies that promote this movie be among the best movie in 2018. So I come to the end. I want to say thanks for all my teams because they have excellence in prepared this presentation. So thank you so much.